Married at First Sight, where are they now? Um, it was an interesting show. It was good to see that Chris moved on. He's dating Olivia from the New Orleans season. Seemed like they're kind of a perfect match. They're both kind of mellow and they've had such bad experiences on the show. I think they can help heal each other. So I thought that was interesting. It was good to see, like I said, that he moved on. I saw later on that Alyssa wanted to talk to him and apologize and kind of squash their beef because she's a good person. Don't forget about that. And also, it was a strange little situation with Alyssa and Ryan from the last. Ryan was from the last season. He got kind of tripped up in that season with being on a dating app and stuff like that. And so Alyssa was real pleased with him, invited him to the group gathering, but then later found out he was talking to Lindsay on, I believe, Instagram or something. And of course, she didn't like it, and she said he was being dishonest and he was trying to explain himself, but she was not hearing it, and she was doing a lot of double talk herself. But she just went out and left, and didn't. She disinvited him to the function. And then the producers come over to him, and he told the producers something like, I can be friends with whoever I want, like. So I think he kind of dodged a bullet anyway because I think he just saved himself a lot of misery and pain dealing with that girl because she's all over the place. But I just find it funny how Katina and Jasmina are so cool with Alyssa now. Back when they're on the boat, they were going at it. Or was it Alyssa? Maybe they're going at it with Lindsay. I can't remember, but it just seems like they're all buddy buddy now. But seems like the couples that were really meant to be are Noy and Steve and Katina and Elijah. But Jasmina is a hard person to kind of figure out. She met with Michael and they started discussing the things again that went wrong. Of course, they met up with Jeffy, Elijah, Michael, and Michael met up with Jeffy, and they were talking about getting together and stuff like that. And Michael was saying he wasn't sure if he really wanted to meet with Jasmina because he didn't feel like arguing. And Jeffy was like, "Well, man, there's just one last discussion. Pretty much suck it up. At least you get to air it out." So he agreed to do it, but it just seems like Jasmina didn't really she's the kind of person that doesn't like to compromise. It's kind of like her way or no way. That's the kind of sense that I get. She made it seem like Michael didn't put forth any effort, and he was saying that just wasn't true. I just think they were badly matched. And just kind of off topic, but I hear Dr. Viviana won't be back next season. She put out a tweet saying she enjoyed the show or whatever, or maybe it was on her Instagram. And she's moving on to different things. Looks like they're bringing in Megan Good's ex-husband, and I'm like, oh boy. Pastor Cal, I'm wondering, is he coming back? And it's just not. It's just looking like the whole show might revamp or something, which isn't necessarily a bad idea, but I just hope they don't bring in too many new faces because that can mess up chemistry sometimes, and that can throw the whole show into a tailspin. But we'll see what happens. I know next season's supposed to be San Diego, of course, my home city, as I always say. It was funny listening to Lindsay. They showed her and Mark the Shark signing their divorce papers, and she was talking about it felt liberating to sign them and stuff like that. And then the two lawyers, whoever left them two in the room for what, I don't know. But she wanted to tell them something and apologize for all the things she said. And, she didn't know this would be aired or whatever. And I think she mentioned something that she was really speaking her mind. So I don't really see what the apology did. Or, it's like, well, okay, if you meant it, then I don't know. But I think Mark dodged a bullet too. Looked like he met a nice young lady that seems to kind of get along with them better. She smiles and was laughing and looking at him like, she was like really into him. So You know, I hope he seems like a good dude. I hope he can meet someone that treats him fairly. And Lindsay just needs a lot of therapy. And maybe once she gets that, she'll meet somebody that's adequate for her. But it was an interesting show. You know, they all met up and stuff like that and ate together. And I'm trying to think, is there any key points that I'm missing? It was a 2 hour show, which of course they could have made it 1 hour. You know, they like to stretch it out for some reason. Looks like they have a show next week about rules of marriage. I don't know who's in it. I don't know which season, which cast they're bringing on. But I'm kind of happy this season is over for some reason. It's like I was not that into it certain times. It was just kind of getting old, the format. I still think they should do something different. But where are they now? We'll see. I'm sure we'll get future updates. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. LSR forever. The reason I do this, to be fearless. Yay.